Craig and Lori, Sheriff Virden says they interviewed Rader in prison in Kansas back in February, but didn't ask him about Cynthia Kinney. They just wanted to see if he had any ties to Osage County. But in that interview, Rader told investigators he had a fantasy of kidnapping a woman from a laundromat. Now, Sheriff Virden says there are many circumstantial pieces of evidence that tie Rader to the disappearance of Kinney. Rader was an active serial killer when she disappeared. He lived 2.5 hours away. Most of his murders were during the week from 8 to noon, and Rader worked around this region. Virden says Kinney disappeared in the middle of the week in the morning. Now, investigators searched Rader's former property in Park City, Kansas, because Rader said in a letter that he buried driver's licenses of his victims behind his house. Virden says they found a very old pair of pantyhose when they searched back in April, which they believe were used to tie someone up. Now, they went back and searched under a sidewalk this week and found more items of evidence.
Our hopes are knowing that he kept trophies and different clothing articles and things for victims, that possibly some of our items or our victims' items or other unknown victims' items could be in that evidence. And if it is, you know, we would hope that they could get processed and checked for DNA for unknown or for other victims of cold cases.
Sheriff Virden says they still have a lot to do, like more interviews and work with other law enforcement agencies. He says they just want to find the truth for the victims' families. Reagan Ledbetter, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.